because I honor those who show up on time. Okay. So, welcome to the Wanted Woman Retreat. Yes, I'd love to know how y'all found out about this webinar. If you could just drop it in the chat, like, have you been following me for a while? Are you brand new? What has this been for you? What has this been for you? Tell me, how did you find me? How did you find us? How did you find us? Was it Facebook? Was it Instagram? Have we been riding for a minute? Did you just find us? First time interacting with us? We want to know the OGs and the first timers, right? All right, very good, very well, very good, very well. So, welcome, ladies. Excited to have you here. Check me out on social media, right? So, for those of you that are brand new, you could check out, especially Instagram. That's kind of where I live. So you can see a little background of what we got going on. Throughout these slides, you'll see different trips that we've taken as a group, right? We just have some really amazing professional women that join us from all over the country, all over the world to see the world, right? So, yeah. So these are all the questions I just asked. So that's why I'm just skipping on through, right? So what to expect? What to expect? This
This is the start of something powerful. You didn't just book a retreat, sis. You stepped into once in a lifetime experience that will awaken every part of you. The intention for this journey to reconnect to your joy, your wildness, your bold spirit, to explore from the heart of the Serengeti to the soul of Zanzibar. I love this. To experience new lands, new sisters, new stories, and moments that will shift you to be wanted. Not for what you do, but for who you truly are. What's happening first? Wild night, welcome dinner at the Parachichi restaurant. We're setting the tone with good food, great vibes, and the fierce energy of wanted women. Thank you for this trip. This is actually my first wanted woman trip.
Really?
Yes, and I'm already having a blast. One thing about Coach Cass is she thinks of every detail, everything, and I can already I can see it coming together. I'm like, oh.
So have you been to Africa before? Never.
My first big trip.
How does it feel?
I'm so excited.
What about you?
Dream come true. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Putting this together. Yeah. You changed so many lives.
That's how this came about. You treated yourself.
Treated myself to Africa. It's been a long time coming.
Are you happy you came with us?
Yes. This is not a solo trip kind of thing. Coming with Coach Cass. This is my fourth trip. First retreat. Yeah, I'm done with whatever with Coach Cass.
Life changing. Thank you so much, Coach Cass.
You got to dance with the Maasai. How are you feeling?
Wonderful experience. Once in a lifetime. Amazing.
Yeah.
It's almost an emotional moment. It was so good. It was so good.
It was a lot of fun, and it was just freeing. It was like letting everything go and just enjoying the moment. What a beautiful moment it was.
So that was our Wanted Woman retreat this summer, right? Just so you could get a little bit of the vibes. So that was produced, edited, blah, blah, blah by yours truly. Right. So it's kind of like Africa's home videos, but we had a grand time. So what is it like to travel with us? This is a judgment-free space, right? As professional women, have you ever been in a space where you just felt like it was so judgy, so cliquish, so blah, right? Have you ever been in spaces like that with women? Drop a yes if you have. This is not that, right? This is not that. And I'd love for you guys to be engaged in this presentation and not so silent in the chat. Come on, help me. Okay. So one thing that we always always say is, I see you, I hear you. Thank you, Tashima. All right. So I see you, I hear you, right? So in a world where we are constantly surrounded by people who don't really value or hear us, this is a place where you are seen and you are heard, and it is just a beautiful time. So, what does wanted woman mean? Wanted means woman achieving new triumphs every day, right? Woman achieving new triumphs every day. And so we believe that you woke up like this: single, dating, married, everything in between, widowed, divorced, like all are wanted women, right? And I truly believe that. And what are the characteristics of a wanted woman? A wanted woman makes a decision. A wanted woman sticks to her decision. A wanted woman trusts her gut instinct. A wanted woman takes action, and a wanted woman joins a community of love, right? A wanted woman joins a community of love, right? So specifically, it's just a beautiful place to be. Now, what we will say is that if you are committed to stay until the end, we are going to share a special code for you to save tonight. So who here is committed to stay until the end? If you're not committed, you ain't got to say nothing in the chat. But if you are committed, right, to stay until the end, go ahead and drop I commit in the chat, right? I commit in the chat. This is our ladies that bought some wine in the middle of the Serengeti bush. Oh my goodness, too funny. Too funny, right? So who am I? I'm Coach Cass. Hey girl, hey, right? The founder of the Wanted Woman movement and of this retreat, right? So the first year we went to Bali, Indonesia, which was amazing. This year we went to Tanzania and Zanzibar. And next year we're going to Morocco, right? Okay, hey Tashima, right? So we're going to Morocco. So June 5th through the 14th of 2026, we are headed to Morocco, which is absolutely beautiful. So tonight is all about you, your joy, your unforgettable, your next unforgettable adventure. Who is this retreat for? It's curated for the busy professional women who give so much to everyone else and are finally ready to say yes to themselves, right? It's for the woman who's been holding it all together but feels the pull to breathe, connect, travel, and grow, right? Ain't that right? Jel, check your messages, right? So it is so important, I believe, to see this world. And we're not waiting, right? Has anybody been frustrated with their group chat? Like, oh my goodness, these people, like they said they were coming. Let me tell you, let me tell you something, y'all. I how long ago was this? My daughter is now 8, going on 9. So it's about 7 years ago. I planned a trip to to what's that place called? To Thailand. And I had 20 something people say they were coming, right? I'm talking about friends and family, y'all. When I say raggedy, you know who ended up going? Me, my mama. You know what I mean? Like has that ever happened to you where everybody says they're coming and then it's crickets when it's time to actually go on the trip? Is that just me? Is it just me? Have you been through anything like that? Ah, so frustrating. So that's part of the reason why I started this retreat, because I want to travel with the women who are ready to travel and to see the world and do amazing things and be in good company. Like we have no drama on our trips because we set it as an intention and we make it law. Like there's no drama. We are full of love. Like come take a seat, let's chat, let's eat, let's relax. There are no workshops on this retreat. This is fully about immersing yourself in the culture, shopping, relaxing, enjoying the things that you don't always do because you're always so productive. You know what I'm saying? Anybody here ever feel guilty for relaxing or exploring or feeling like they should be doing something else more productive? Like we redefine productivity, right? So when was the last time you truly put yourself first? Tell me. When was the last time? Tell me. Tell me. Thank you, Alexandria. When was the last time you truly put yourself first? Tell me. Oh, y'all just gonna be silent. Okay, Tashima said last month. Okay, okay, last month. That's not too long ago. Okay. All right. So as women, we wear so many hats: mother, leader, friend, daughter, colleague, fur mom, But when was the last time you prioritized you? This retreat is about pressing pause, not to escape life, but to return to it renewed. Right. So we have been around the world together. Right. So we have seen Bali. Right. We have seen Bali. Oh, this is the wrong situation. This is a very long presentation. Stand by. let me find let me find the newer retreat because then that's going to take you down 5011 slides of our Bali retreats and then our other retreats and it's like, oh no, no, no. We not we don't have to do we don't have to go through all of that. Just know that we have had a really good time in Bali. We had a really great time in the Serengeti. That's what those blue dresses were. We had an amazing time with about 20 plus women. There we go. Okay, this is the right one. Like, ooh, girl, y'all don't want to be here for the next 5 hours. I will get you out of here within the hour. Okay, within the hour. So let me hit present again. I think I got it right this time. All right, hit share, share, boom. All right, boom. All right, so here we go. Okay, so here is the overview of our Wanted Women's Retreat, right? It's to inspire, empower, rejuvenate. And we're going to Morocco. I don't know if you saw Tracy Ellis Ross's recent solo traveler special to Marrakesh, but it's full of color. There's hidden gems, but we're going to do some extra stuff that she didn't do. They have the Atlas Mountains where we can go and sip tea with the locals, the Afagay Desert, um, uh, uh, oceanfront town called Essoria. I'm still working on how to say that, right? So we have literally taken the surveys from our past trips to curate this trip. So welcome to the Wanted Woman Retreat. So the first day you arrive in Marrakesh, which is RAK, right? The airport is RAK. I'll tell you, we do recommend that ladies get in the day before, June 4th, so that you have time to acclimate to the time zone and all that good stuff and you don't feel rushed. On the first day, really all we do is we have dinner, right? But before dinner, what we will do is we will do measurements for custom Moroccan outfits. There's something about getting a custom outfit that always makes you feel fabulous. So we are coordinating through a local destination management company that will help us get tailors to our riad, which is like a Moroccan style hotel, where they will take our measurements for the outfits. Now, this is an additional cost, right? Depending, because y'all might want to get fancy and all that, but it's a great opportunity to be like, I got a custom outfit. Then we go to a beautiful known spot in Marrakesh called Dar Yakut for dinner, right? And this is included in the pricing, okay? Day two, we go to see Marrakesh's hidden gems. So their museums and we go eat at a nice rooftop overlooking the city, right? Then we have dinner at Sabi Sabi. So Sabi Sabi is the place that Tracy Ellis Ross went to in her vlog. That is woman owned, woman cooks, woman chefs, woman servers, woman everything. So we had to go. We got to go to Sabi Sabi, right? And this is also included, right? And the lunch earlier and breakfast is included every day at the hotel. Then we go over to the Afagay Desert, right? The Afagay Desert is closer than the Sahara Desert. Turns out the Sahara Desert is a 10-hour drive away from Marrakesh. And what I've realized is that my ladies are not trying to sit in a van for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hours, right? So we're not about that life. So we're going to go to the Afagay Desert, which is closer, still be able to ride a camel if you want to see the sunset, right? They do have some sand dunes that look like this as well, just to say that we went to the desert, right? So we'll do dinner by the desert, okay? Check this out, if it works. Eh, maybe. It was just about to play. You saw it, right? I promise that it was there. Maybe if I do this. I don't know. Okay. All right. So that was Kristen pretty much saying that we have a wonderful time in what's this place called? Where are we? Where we went to Bali, right? So we'll come back to her. Day four, we go to the gardens and leisure a bit, right? So there's the YSL Museum. Y'all know Yves Saint Laurent, the nice perfumes and bags and designer type of things. They have a museum and garden there. There's the Majorelle Garden, beautiful place to take pictures, as you can see. There's many gardens, right? So they're known for their gardens and the setup of their gardens. Beautiful pictures, right? So we'll have an elegant courtyard lunch in a private garden. This is included, right? And then you can relax for the rest of the afternoon. Then we have dinner at that night, which is included, right, at Dar Zalish, right? So we'll have dinner together, and then on day 5 we'll head over to the Atlas Mountains. Atlas Mountains is about an hour and a half away, right? So we take a scenic drive through the Atlas Mountains. Up here, it might be a little bit cool, right? So Marrakesh is hot. Okay, so let's be clear, it's hot, y'all. It's hot. Bring your neck fan, bring your fan, bring all the fans, okay? And then we go up to the Atlas Mountains. It might be a little bit cool, so you dress for a little bit cooler weather. And then we'll have a nice home cooked lunch at a Berber home in the Berber villages and have a traditional mint ceremony that they have there. And their teapots and such. Oh, so nice. Then on the way back, we'll see another beautiful garden on the way back. Ah, just nice, right? Then day 6, we're headed to the beach town. Now, this beach is more like a Cabo beach, so it's not like a Miami beach. It's not really a beach that you get in. It's a beach that you look at. But on the way, we go to the winery. Anybody here like a winery? Anybody like a winery? Drop a yes. Anybody here drink wine? Is that your one of your drinks of choice? Let me know. Okay. Thank you. I gotta check in, what y'all saying, right? So this is a beautiful beach town, and we'll discover the town. It's really nice, right? So we have a nice good time for the beach town. Um, and then we kind of walk through workshops. It's pretty much shopping. And then we'll have lunch together at a seafood feast. This is included, with the freshest catch of the day, authentic to their style, right? And then in that afternoon, you could do whatever you feel like, maybe a horseback ride. Like, this is optional, and this is, outside of our pricing. Okay. So if you want to do a yoga session, a horseback ride, like, they have all that going on down by the beach. Okay. Then on day 8, we return to Marrakesh. We should get back around 12 p.m. And we will have breakfast at the hotel in Essaouira before we leave. That's included. And this is when our Moroccan outfits should be delivered, right? So lunch and dinner is on your own on this day. You could explore and
I
all
met
that good
Coach
stuff.
Cass through the Facebook group, Singles Women's Group, and then I went to her retreat last October, and since then I have been following her everywhere.
So that's Rena. Rena comes on all our trips. She loves it here, right? Period. So this is us in Bali, right? So we get pretty, we get nice. We always do something that's matchy matchy. We just do, right? On day 9, we'll relax at what they call the hammam, which is kind of like their spa, right? So the Hammam de la Rose, which is a beautiful spot, and you can take an optional cooking class, or go for lunch on your own. Those are 2 optional items. And then, some last minute shopping and such. And then we'll do a farewell dinner together, get some henna done, maybe, dance around with the belly dancers. I'll share a little something, and this is included as well. And then day 10, we depart from Marrakesh, and it's until we meet again, right? So literally, we have curated something where you can see the country, where you can shop, where you can relax, where you can take pictures, where you can, do all the things to feel like, you know what, I saw this country, I met the people, I had a good time, right? And so you're going to be flying in and out of RAK. That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be flying in and out. So what's included? Here it says breakfast daily, but pretty much in this presentation, you saw that it's much more than breakfast, right? Of the days, lunch and dinner are included, except for the couple times that I said that it wasn't, right? So your airport transportation to the hotel and back is included. Your accommodations, meaning your sleep, your lodging, your Wanted Woman Retreat t-shirt, and this cute box that we send you, a cute swag box, right? And our beautiful bonding time together. The max for this trip is 20 women. And that's it, right? Now, in terms of bags and things of that sort, we still don't say to travel like the lady from Legally Blonde with like 57 trunks, because what you carry, you need to be able to carry, right? So a lot of these places don't have, what's that thing called? Elevators, right? So you want to be conscious of these types of things. Like we're still going to not America. So if you decide to get a double room, understand that double rooms have twin beds, and single rooms either have a full or a queen. So things are just a little bit different. Still a beautiful experience, but I just want to, manage expectations of the culture of where we're going, right? Of where we're going. What's not included: your airfare, COVID test if it's necessary, your travel insurance. We highly, highly, highly recommend travel insurance. It is mandatory. And why? Anything can happen. So, just in the years that I've been doing trips, I have heard any and everything from a family member passing away and not being able to go, to someone catching COVID, to their passport not working, getting sick, like all the things between when you sign up to the trip and beyond is important for you to have travel insurance, right? So, we recommend as soon as you sign up for the trip, you sign up for travel insurance to make sure that you're covered and if anything happens, right? Yeah, on our last trip, we went to the Serengeti, which was beautiful. Saw the animals, saw the big five, saw all the things. But one of our ladies came from Italy to our trip and got sick in between Italy to our trip and brought that sickness to our trip. And then we traveled into the bush, and guess what? There was no doctors in the bush, right? The doctor was on like leave because it was the weekend. So then she had to be airlifted to the mainland, right? And thank God she had travel insurance, but she still had to find $3,500 on a credit card to charge that flight, right? To then get reimbursed by her travel insurance company. So she was fine. She joined our trip, had a beautiful time, blah, blah, blah. But you just never, ever know, right? You never, ever know. And so one thing I know is I had a travel agent tell me once that if you are traveling 200 miles or more from your home, you should always get travel insurance, medical travel insurance as well. Okay. Um, Gratuity, spa treatments, beverages. So in a lot of these countries, like lunch will be planned for and everything. But if you get a water, a soft drink, a wine, a tea, a coffee, they will charge you separately, right? That's just the culture of the land. So beverages are not included. Your custom clothing and any optional excursions like the horseback riding, the cooking class, those types of things that we mentioned, the optional spa activities, right? So not the regular hammam part if you want to do something extra, right? So that's what's not included. The weather in Marrakesh in June is hot. Okay, just know it's hot. It's hot, right? So it's still an ideal month for outdoor activities, enjoying the cultural richness of Morocco. Each of the places that we're staying will have AC, right? So we have researched that they have stated that they have AC in each of the places, and we're only staying in two separate spots. So we're not, picking up and packing bags 97 times on this trip. We're just staying in two places, right? Um, Marrakesh and Essaouira, because one thing I realized is that my ladies still love to see the ocean. So I just couldn't hear that there was an ocean and we not go hang out over there, right? So we handle all the logistics so you can just show up and breathe. Period. Yeah. So who here would like to join us in Marrakesh? Who would like to join us in Morocco? Drop a let me in the chat. Drop let me in the chat. I see you. I see you. I see you, sis. I see you. Okay, beautiful. We would love to have you. So, what to expect, right? So, once you book, you get a confirmation email saying that you're registered. Then you get like a welcome email. Then you get a travel agreement you want to make sure to sign, right? And then you get like a retreat badge that you could then post and say, hey, I'm going on the Once a Woman retreat. Ew, right? Then you want to check your passport. In one of our past trips, because we do a married couples, ultimate couples retreat as well. And one of the couples didn't their passport was expired, y'all. Like, can you imagine? Like, and this was the week before the trip. Like, Ma'am, sir, can can you check this a little bit earlier, right? So you want to check your passport so that you could go ahead and apply for the renewal and all the things. You want to make sure that it doesn't expire within 6 months of travel. Okay, you want to get your travel insurance and then your flights. The WhatsApp group comes about a month before the trip, and we'll also do a pre-party before the trip with like an unboxing because we're going to mail you your boxes. So make sure we have your correct shipping address the about 6 weeks before the trip. And we add you to a WhatsApp group right before so that we're all connected, right? So we could send all the chats and the fun and all the things leading up to the trip, right? So passport information, remember, valid for at least 6 months, right? Travel insurance, mandatory, covers lost luggage, trip cancellation, unexpected medical costs. Did I say that travel insurance was important? Did y'all hear me? Okay, so do we accept payments online? Yes. Do we provide refunds? No. This is why we require you to get travel insurance so your investment is protected. Can we do monthly payments? Sure, we could do all the payment plans. Like we have several on our website, but we'll work with you. Will we remind you? No, because what's beautiful is when you go to the website and you're signing up, it shows you all your payment days on this little arrow that's right before you check out. All right, so and you can write them down. Very simple. If your credit card is declined, you just need to update your credit card so your spot isn't canceled, right? Do we keep your credit card information? No, I cannot personally see your credit card information. We could only see like the last 4 digits of your number. This is all encrypted processing type of system. Okay, so those are the main questions we normally get. So this is the website for you to grab your spot for the Wanted Woman Retreat, right? So you don't miss out. Once again, we don't have that many spots left. We are capping it at 20, right? So I want to make sure that you all get your spots. Okay, so it's wantedwomanretreat.com. Okay, wantedwomanretreat.com. And because you all stayed until now, when you use the code WWR 2026, you get a $200 discount when you book before 11:59 p.m. tonight, right? So if you would like to save, who here likes to save, right? You want to make sure to grab that link, enter your info, and go on the checkout page, and you put in this code WWR 2026. It's also in the chat for $200 off, right? You can't beat that with a stick, okay? So that's what we will do for you, for those of you that have stayed until now on the call. So it's wantedwomanretreat.com, and that discount expires at 11:59 p.m. tonight, period, right? Now I see a couple of ladies that recently signed up. So I would love for maybe a couple of you to just share a little bit of what made you say yes to coming, because I see several of you who have been with us quite a few times. So let's see, Dawn. Now, Dawn, are you here? Are you able to share a little bit of why you travel with us? Like how many trips have you been on now, Dawn?
Wow, Coach Cass, I think I've lost count. At least three of the escapes, one live, one retreat. So this will be my second retreat. Um, I sign up every time because they are truly amazing trips. You know, people can throw around the words life-changing, but these trips are really amazing. To be with a group of ladies that the first trip I didn't know anybody. To now on my fifth, sixth trip, they're like old friends. It's like a family reunion, and there's always such attention to detail and just getting to know the ladies while we're all experiencing these amazing things. You know, being up close to the giraffes and the lions in the Serengeti this year, um, doing amazing things in Costa Rica, zip lining, which I thought I would never do. And then you got me to do 7 different ropes courses at one time. So it's just really an amazing experience. And I would say that anyone who has not gone, you really need to step out on faith and try it. You will not regret it. I promise you.
Oh, thanks, Dawn. And I did not pay Dawn, right? I didn't know Dawn was coming. So thank you, Dawn, for allowing me to put you on the spot to share. I also see Patty here. So, Patty, you want to share? Are you able to share? Patty, are you here?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
This is God. How many trips have I gone with you? I think we started since your first trip. I think what was it? Jamaica. But
Oh, that was nice.
lots of fun. I'm actually on FaceTime with my friend that was supposed to be on Zoom right now because she wants to sign up and go. But I highly recommend it. Lots of wonderful ladies, lots of memories, no drama, just fun, just good time fun. So if you can join us, come. We love to have you.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Patty. Patty. Now, Gail, I also see you here, sis. I mean,
Yep.
Dr. Gail. Yes, darling.
Hi there. How's everybody?
Hey.
Listen, this is about my fourth trip. It'll be my fifth by the time I get there because I am going on the trip to Colombia, which is coming up in end of February.
Yeah.
But every trip has been wonderful. My very first trip, I had nerves because I didn't know anybody, and I felt warm, welcome, and invited. Just really was a great experience. And then I just kept coming on to the next ones. I said, this is a guaranteed good time. So between the escapes and the retreats, I've really enjoyed all of my excursions with Coach. And she makes it special for us because she curates a really awesome experience. And I'm just listening to all the places we're going to go, and I'm getting more and more excited because I'm ready for this. I'm like, Morocco has been on my bucket list for years. So I'm very excited to be on this trip. And I say it's the same as everyone else, just come, experience it, and know it's a different type of trip. It's a girlfriend's trip that you know you're gonna love.
Mm, yay. And just so you guys know, as you come on our trips, you are actually able to like vote on where we go, right? So you just have to look out for it, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, this is how we came up with Morocco. The ladies voted on it and we heard them, right? So I'm super excited. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Dawn, for sharing your personal experiences. It's just a really good time, y'all. We have an amazing time. So the question is, will you join us for our next adventure? Who's coming? If you are coming, drop I'm coming in the chat. So we know that you are absolutely joining us in Morocco, right? So whether you just signed up or you signed up before, go ahead and drop I'm coming in the chat so we can shout you out. Ooh, yes. I'm excited. So um, this actually is a picture from our hot air balloon ride in Tanzania, which was really cool, right? So, yes, Tashima, yes, Dawn, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. So, I'm so excited that you all are joining us for our next adventure. But one thing I will say is this summer, I don't think I'm going to do I don't know if I'm doing all this, but this summer, I released a music video, right, from our trip, which was a lot of hard labor. You say you have to get your time off. Listen, this is like more than 6 months away, Andrea. Come on, girl. You gotta tell them. Listen, I got this trip planned. I got to go. I got to go. You gotta tell them, girl. How long does it usually take for them to approve a trip? Man, good night. She said, absolutely tomorrow. So what you could do, Andrea, is at least secure your spot. You could put $400 down to secure your spot, right? So that you could still get the $200 discount for signing up before midnight tonight. Now, these are just some of the screenshots we took from some of the ladies who went on our last retreat. So you could just see authentically like what they had to say. Unforgettable journey, warmly welcomed home, sisterhood, safari, and breathtaking beaches. Once they opt in on wantedwomanretreat.com, Patty, they get to see all the prices. So just send your friend this website, the Wanted Woman Retreat. You see it? This one. Send her this, wantedwomanretreat.com. So when they opt in there, they'll get all the pricing and all the good stuff. Yeah. Um, and remember, ladies, when you pay in full, you save, right? So, like anything else, right? When you put stuff on layaway, there's interest. So, when you pay in full, you save, okay? And we also have Klarna, and we also have Affirm, and all that good stuff. What else now? So, we did a music video this time around. We released a song, kind of like an anthem for being a wanted woman, right? So, if you're in the midst of signing up right now, we want to wait to celebrate you. So just drop a me in the chat if you're in the middle of signing up. But would y'all like to see the music video that we created this summer? I'll wait, because I don't have to play it. You know what I'm saying? It was I thought it was really pretty, but you could see just a little of the behind the scenes of our experience, 20 something women on the continent of Africa and Tanzania, Zanzibar, just having the time of our lives, right? And we plan to do that again in Morocco. We are seeking to travel the world with women who are good vibes, professional women that know how to act right. Hello. And just explore together. Like, I smile the most on these trips. It, like, the belly laughs, the joy, the bliss that we experience is just so good to me. Oh, so nobody wants to see the video because nobody said, yes, play the video. Okay, so I'll skip it. All right, y'all. We'll skip it. Bye. Nope. Y'all didn't say yes, play the video. So there it was. You're gonna have to just Google it on YouTube then. So yes, we do assign roommates. Has anybody here gotten a roommate that I assigned that could speak up? We do assign roommates. So far, we have been 100% in terms of roommate matching. You have to at least be 75% paid before we look for a roommate for you. It's not 100% guaranteed, but so far we haven't had anybody go without a roommate, if that makes sense, right? Has anybody had a roommate from us? Dawn, have you had a roommate? Gail? Patty, have y'all had roommates? I'm not sure if y'all have had roommates or not.
Sorry, guys, I'm at work. But Patty and I were roommates at the last trip we went to, which was the
Oh,
Wonder Woman Live. So we have been, it's been perfect. I haven't had any problems with roommates. Every year I do roommates for every trip, and it's always been just fine.
oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank
Hmm.
you, love.
Yep, yep.
Thank you, Gail. I appreciate you stopping in between delivering babies. So yes, these two were roommates on a trip, and they were celebrating their retirement from the military. So this is what their post was all about, right? So we have had a wonderful time on our trips, and we invite you all to join us, right? We invite you all to join us. Okay, I did have somebody say play the video. So that's what I'll do. I'll play the video. And after I play the video, if you all have any questions, drop them in the chat so I could get them right after. And that's it. Okay, so let's play it.
She got sneakers on and her carry-on, running fast from dusk to dawn. Zoom calls tight and deadlines bright, but her heart craves a deeper light. Not just someone who shows up late. She loves love that seals her fate. No more games or fleeting flame. She's done the work, now loves her aim. She's a wanted woman standing in her truth, a soft heart with a seasoned view. No more settling, no more pride. She shows up whole, no disguise. Wanted woman, yeah, she's the prize. Peace in her soul, no compromise. When love's the base, then all aligns. She's a wanted woman, it's her time. She loves the beach with no plan near Zanzibar breeze or Antigua cheer. Not escaping just how she breathes. Laughed with sisters, sand at her feet. Danced in waves, rode on the plane. Let go of guilt, release the pain. Now she loves with no more fear. Says yes to what feels sincere. She's a wanting woman standing in her truth. A soft heart with a seasoned view. No more settling, no more cries. She shows up whole, no disguise. Wanted a woman, yes, she's the prize. Peace in her soul, no compromise. When love's the base, then all aligns. She's a wanting woman, it's her time.
And that's it, ladies. That's it. So, does anyone have any questions for us? Anybody has any questions for us whatsoever? I feel like I covered it all, but just in case, does anybody have a question that I have not answered for you?
I actually have one question, Coach. If we have plans to come a day early, do you make the reservation for us or do we make our own?
Yeah, so you would email us and then we would seek to help coordinate that for you, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Thank you.
Make sure that you good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to get the right room.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly. You're welcome. And I'm just walking through the website for y'all. So this is wantedwomanretreat.com, right? So this is where you come, right? You see all the pretty stuff. Who is this for, right? So it doesn't matter your relationship status. What matters is your vibes, right? Like if you believe you're somebody who's just good vibes, we would love for you there. Love for you to be there, right? So we have all types of testimonial videos of people from different trips. You can also check out our YouTube, right? So if you just go to YouTube, Jill, I don't know if you have the actual link of our 30 days in Africa, but I spent 30 days in Africa last year. So if you're like, well, who's this crazy lady? You could literally, I can't act for 30 days straight, right? So y'all can literally just hang out with me for 30 days in Africa to see all the shenanigans that I was up to. And pretty much our trip with the ladies started out around here, right? So welcoming the wanted woman so you could see all the things that went on in our last Wanted Woman retreat, kind of like a behind the scenes vibes, right? And we had a really good time. So if you're like, I don't know this lady, well, come get to know me, girl. Just go ahead and binge watch these episodes to see a little bit of what we're about, who we are, all that good stuff, right? So I'll drop this here for you. Okay, good. Jill got it. Thank you, boo. Right. So you could check us out there. So that's a simple way to get to know us, get to know me and all that good stuff for all my skeptical folks, right? And then once you opt in, it'll show you the pricing, right? So this is the double room. Remember, these are twin beds, right? And then this is a single room, which would either be a full or a queen bed, right? So that's what we have here, okay? And then you can do payment plans. You could do Affirm or Klarna. What's so cool, right? So when you go to Affirm and Klarna, y'all, Affirm and Klarna will let you pay for a trip for the next 3 years, right? I was just like, now let me find out. And you still are able to, we're able to honor the paid in full rate. So we've already taken off the coupon code when you click on these links and look, pay over 6 to 36 months. So you could work out a payment plan over there in Affirm and Klarna land. Or if you're like, nah, I just want to do it on my credit card, you just click on the pink or purple button, so that's it, right? So literally these are our options here. You could do a single payment. Where do you put the coupon code? Right here, right? WWR 2026. You hit apply. There it is, the $200 off, right? And you could, when you pay in full, you save, or if you're like, oh, let me do one of these other payment plans, right, over the next 6 months, right? It shows all the data to do your the payment plan will ah, I'd rather bi-week go with my paycheck. That's just fine, y'all. What you would do, you would at least put down 400, like pick one of these and then email us to say, okay, I'd like to switch up my payment plan. The thing is that we still need to set it up for automatic payments because then it ends up being a lot of admin work to specifically just charge you a specific amount every single day and such, if that makes sense, right? And then you come here to I agree to your terms and conditions, and then that you understand that payments and travel insurance is mandatory. And then you put in your billing information, your credit card information, and then you hit complete purchase. Okay. All right. So that's the gist. That's the gist of it. Okay, guys. That's it. That's it. I think I've done all the things, all of the things. You know, all of the things. I feel like I have done all of the things. All right. So, does anybody else have any questions? Oh, Don, it was great watching the videos. It was fun, wasn't it? I feel like it's a legacy for my daughter, right? To be able to go back and look at the time that we had and all that stuff. Uh, I'll get some of y'all to help me with the videos next summer. Then maybe we'll take turns being the videographer because woof, that was not simple, right? That was not simple at all. So, anybody else? All right. All right, y'all. So, Andrea, I pray that you get the time approved. Tashima, Christina, we would love to have you guys, right? Gail, Patty, Dawn, excited that y'all are coming. See us, so excited. Patty, let us know if your girl has questions, but she should just opt in, right? wantedwomanretreat.com to go ahead and figure out her payment plan and such. At least put the 400 down to secure her spot tonight before 11:59 p.m. EST, right? So EST, because I know you're Pacific, right? Any tips about flights? Oh, yes. So RAK, the best flights are from JFK, right? So there are straight flights, right? So best direct flight pattern from US to Marrakesh, right? So there are a couple ways, but this is it right here, right? So the best flight patterns is New York, Dulles, or Miami, straight to RAK. And it's an 8-hour flight, which is beautiful, right? Like it's a straight flight. We don't have to do 50-11 flights. For those coming from California, yes, we still would say come this way to do this. So I know that's a like, oh, okay. But it's not 36 hours of traveling and the rest of that stuff that we have been through. And Royal Morocco is a partner to American Airlines. So if y'all got points with American Airlines, or maybe you just want to get an American Airlines card. I don't know if I have a referral code. I need to look that up. Maybe once you sign up, maybe I'll email y'all a code because I know the card I have, essentially you make any purchase on the card, you get 70,000 points. I'm talking about a stick of gum, but now y'all got to be good with credit cards, right? So if you know you're not good with credit cards, mind your business. But if you are good with credit cards, maybe that's a good way for you to take care of your flight pattern. Okay. All right. So yeah, so that's the flights. So, okay. Any other questions? Oh, you work for them? Well, amen. Amen, Tashima. Tashima, like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, so that's it, y'all. I don't have anything else to say. Tashima, are you joining us officially? Christina, are you joining us? Andrea, I know you have to ask the job, but otherwise you're joining us. So Tashima, Christina, do y'all have any specific questions? Let us know in the chat. Are you officially joining us on this trip? Tell me, tell me something good. Pew, pew, pew. Yay! Tashima says she coming, y'all. Yay! Let me see if I could get this one video to play. You know, it always stinks when you're like, oh, I made such pretty stuff. I made, my wonderful teammate Christina made, but it's like, I want the video to play.
So I would say to you, sis, if you are really looking for an environment where you can grow and be yourself as the beautiful woman that you are, I would say you need to come on a wanted women's retreat. Coach Cass has set it all up for you to just come and show up and to experience what it's like to be a woman and to be powerful and bold. She does an amazing job to create this environment to where you don't have to worry about all the little details of what trips have to encompass. But one of the things that I love is that she's created an environment of peace. We want to see you on the next Wanted Women's Retreat.
Yay! And she's married and happily married, and so, but it was still nice for her to be able to get out, get in good company with good girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no matter your status, right? Whether you're single, divorced, widowed, dating, engaged, married, there's something about a good girls trip to just have some good, whole fun in another country, just having a good time and just be as girly as you want to. You know what I think of? I think of Sex in the City. Y'all ever seen that Sex in the City too, where they went to Morocco and everybody was like really fashionable underneath their hijab and stuff like that? That's the stuff I think about. We're just gonna have a good time, okay? All right, y'all. I promise you under an hour. We 5 minutes shy of that. Anything else? Anything else coming up for you? Anything else? Hmm? Hmm? Huh? All right. All right, y'all. I appreciate you. Tell a friend, a good girlfriend, right? A good girlfriend. If they're good people, tell them to come on. Okay? Go ahead and tell them to come on.